Welcome to live. Hello, everybody. We are testing out this is the first time we're going live, so we're here a few minutes early to see what's going on. Let's see if I can see myself over here. How do we do that?
Don't ask me.
Okay. I don't know how we find ourselves.
It's already, look, click there. There you go.
Okay.
Click it and refresh it. If you click that, it gets flop, it'll refresh it. And something different may happen. Maybe not. There you go.
Okay. This mouse does not work very well.
That's,
I think these are commercials.
yeah, it's.
Interesting. Going live. I'm trying to find ourselves on our computer. Maybe we need to sign in. It's probably, what do you think?
I don't want it.
Oh, there's a live.
Okay.
Click on that. We're learning as we go. Let's see what's happening.
It's not popping out.
Yeah,
Here
that
comes
takes
something.
a little bit of time. One watching. 5 seconds ago. Takes a little time, evidently.
It's downloading.
So, anybody that's the one that's are watching us, can you see us? I think you can. You could leave a comment and let us know because we can't see anything yet. We may just have to wing this and just, okay, somebody said something. Oh, you can see us. Grecian Urn, you are sideways. We're sideways? Are we sideways still?
Oh, the learning curve.
Oh boy. Okay, it's gonna take us 5 minutes to figure out how not to be sideways. Turn phone around. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, this is just gonna be a mess for a minute. Anyway, we're a little early just for this reason.
Christa, it's going that way. What are you doing? There you go. Don't break it. No.
Okay, are we sideways now?
I don't know why it's not coming up here. Narrow.
Okay, what does narrow mean? I know that it's
That means what is
straight but narrow. True. That is true. I don't know how we're both gonna.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I turned it around now. How do I turn it back around? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
Straight but narrow. Is there a setting on your phone?
Get closer.
Oh, thank you. See, but we're not here yet, though. So, anyway, here we are.
Here, anyway, we're live.
We're waiting for the computer it's buffering for some reason. So, here we are. We had some topics we wanted to talk about. Christa?
Well, we had a great 4-day sale. Let's make sure you're in the camera. We'll figure this out. We're going to do a few test runs in the near future because we can't have this there should be a way for this phone to go expand. Yeah, it's not expanding. It's
You just don't know how.
I don't know how to expand. Maybe you could come over here and show us.
That's
So,
funny.
anyway, we had a great 4-day sale in Sherman, and thanks to everybody that showed up. It was busy. I mean, despite the pouring rain at times, the monsoon rains and everything, people showed up, and it was constantly busy. And we want to thank my mom, Poppy, for manning the jewelry counter, and for the couple of days that she was there.
There we are.
Oh, but that's like us trying to figure it out. That's weird.
Okay, continue on.
Anyway,
Poppy,
and,
your mom.
and thanks to Amy for being out on the floor and by the door those 4 days and straightening. How do you do the jewelry on the phone? It's sideways, so there shouldn't be a problem with it being sideways. And thank you to our daughter Emily for always being a trooper and working 2 jobs and sometimes 3 jobs and helping us whenever we need it. And she's doesn't really complain that much.
Not anymore. She used to complain a lot.
They used to complain when they were younger. I think you need to get into the camera. Maybe you could back up the camera a little bit. So when, not sure why this is doing this, because all of our videos that we do with the camera sideways.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why this is. Thanks, Sandra. Hello to you for showing up. Oh, I see that. We've got a feed on here. And Sandra, do you see us when we had the phone the other way? Did we look sideways to you? Or was it just to the Grecian urn? Oh. Okay. Well, hello, Veronica. Hi, Kristen, Robert. It's Veronica. How was the last day of the sale yesterday? It was extremely busy.
Yeah, it was. Despite the rain, and we talked about that earlier.
I mean,
Despite the rain, it was very busy. People were buying furniture and waiting the rain out.
Yeah, we sold most of the jewelry, and I think we sold all of the jewelry, really.
Yeah.
And the furniture was going like crazy, and it was like pouring rain, and people were just buying everything left and right. And believe it or not, if you were there the second day and even the third day, people were saying, hey, you're not going to empty this house. And of course I said, yeah, I think we will, because we normally do. And
we hear that almost every sale though, but
yeah,
it's a 3-day sale. On the second day, it's still full, looks full.
Yeah.
They say we're not going to empty the house.
No.
And lo and behold, we take care of it for the families.
That house was almost empty. I mean, in the living room, or all that stuff was, the china cabinet and the low table, I think all we had was that early American flowered sofa left, and that low table that we discovered had cut the legs off of it to make it low.
No, there was extra. We sold the extra legs. I didn't put it together until the guy bought the legs.
Oh.
The legs were in the garage.
He sold the legs. Anyway, we didn't sell that table, but everything else in that room was gone. And it was a great sale. Sale. It was a good sale.
And thank you to the family that let us do the sale for them.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys. They were very patient with us, and we were patient with them, of course. And everything worked out in the end.
Yeah. There was a lot going on with this house, because our sweet lady that lived in the home, she had recently passed away, and the family were dealing with things quickly because they're out of the country and out of the state. So basically it was in our hands, and we did our best for them, and I'm sure they'll be pleased. And we handed the keys back over to the caretaker yesterday, Erica, and it's now in her hands, back in her hands. So thank you to Kurt and Melinda. So I just wanted to quickly touch base on something that a lot of you have known, that I've had a few health issues over the past, since COVID, really. I had a few.
Almost 3 years.
3 years worth of just a mess. I went to the doctor on Tuesday no, it was Friday during the sale, and I had a heart scan on Tuesday because I had a heart attack back in October and
Last year.
of last year. So it's
2022.
been a year, and I didn't. It basically, as all heart attacks do, they come out of the blue when you're least expecting them. I was on the phone with my mom, and I had I wanted, why I'm telling you this is because I want to reach out to other women, because these heart attacks are not like a man's heart attack where they can be, but most of the time they're not, where you feel a heavy pressure like an elephant sitting on you, or pain. D. Ellis, hey, hi, Chris and Robert, had a lot of fun up at your sale yesterday. Hi, D, it's good to see you. I'm going over my health issues here. So Friday, so anyway, I had a heart attack. I had a slight weird feeling that I've never had before. I was on the phone with my mom. I didn't say anything to her. I just quickly got off. This is when we were still living in the apartment over here before our house that's behind you. We've been living in it for a year now. You've always wondered what happens to the items. I will let you know that very shortly. So I had a slight burning in the middle of my chest, not off to the right, not off to the left. And as it turns out, I did have a heart attack. Robert didn't really think so because I wasn't, it wasn't the typical heart attack. And I went to the hospital. Sure enough, I had a heart attack, but I do not have heart disease. I do not have any plaque. I don't have any I don't have any problems. Basically, I have a clean slate in my heart. I had a rare.
Get back to how it happens with women in your age and things like that.
Well, this is a rare heart attack that happens in 4% of women. It's called SCAD. It's spontaneous coronary arterial dissection, where the coronary artery dissects in the heart and causes a blockage within itself, and therefore you have a heart attack. So just wanted to touch base and say I am okay. I'm finally got the clear. After a year of struggling, I have the clear that everything is healed. I did the CT scan. Everything is gone, and perhaps now I can move on. It's been a difficult year, but people say, "Oh, you work too hard. You do too much. You need not to do those estate sales."
Yeah.
And really, an honest to goodness truth is that those are really what keep my mind busy, and I don't dwell on the negative as much, because I have struggled with, things over the years, chronic depression, that sort of thing, since I was a teenager. And my job is my passion, but it's also my livelihood. It keeps me going. And I've put this man through a lot over the past year, and my family, my mom, my kids. But I've got the green light that I am fine.
Yeah.
So I need to stop worrying about this. I didn't want this to be a health video, but a lot of you knew that I wasn't there and that I went to the doctor, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
I have SCAD. It has healed. If you look up information about SCAD, it's capital SCAD. Read about it. Heart attack that comes on usually to pregnant women, and women really get it, other than they just do, and it's a fluke. So anyway, I'm dealing with that, but I'm getting better.
Much better feeling about after Friday's test. Upcoming sales we have.
Well, let's answer a question. I've always wondered what happens to the items that don't sell at estate sales. Good question, Veronica. That each company does things a little bit differently, but with us, we don't remove the items in the sale because it's a conflict of interest. Let's say, and we also tell our clients that up front when we are hired to do a job, or when we're interviewing to do a job. They'll ask us, "What do you do with all the stuff? Are you going to take it that doesn't sell?" Well, no, because where would we put it? I mean, what would we do with it?
Some people ask us if we have a storefront or take it to an auction or take it to another sale. We don't do that. We give it back to the family.
It's a conflict of interest for us or any estate sale company to remove items from your home after the sale. And if you are if you're in another part of the world, another part of the country, and you need an estate sale, you want to look for a company that doesn't do that. Actually, you want to find a local charity that you want to work with. Locally, we like Habitat for Humanity, and that's where the stuff in this house was going to go to after we were finished yesterday. That's a part 2, and we're not involved with that. But we suggest the Salvation Army, because what if you had a company that really liked that big cabinet and they really wanted that big cabinet? Well, they would price it so that it would never sell. And I don't know, we just disappeared. Hopefully y'all can still see us, but I don't know what is up with this laptop over here. Anyway, can't see anything.
That's funny.
Alert.
Something shiny.
Shiny
Anyway,
objects.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't take the stuff. We don't.
It stays in the house. So what we did yesterday after the sale, the 4 of us, Mom wasn't there yesterday. It's too hard for her at 81 years old to work and clear a house up or straighten it up. We just straighten it up. We straighten it up. We put things in boxes sometimes, and make it just look all kind of nice and neat. We just don't take our tables and dump it on the floor. Basically.
So anyway, the family, it reverts back to the family once our contract's over on Saturday. They get it and they deal with it however. We have a few upcoming sales.
Today is cat day. It's always cat day for us.
It's always cat day. We have one in White, which is a smaller sale, kind of a vacation sale for us. Really cute sale. But we also have the one we've been talking about a lot in Oklahoma. That is huge, and it's going to be taking up a lot of our time, probably the first couple of months of the year, or the last couple of months of this year, and probably a month of first of next year. But it's just a huge sale. We can't talk about it enough, and I know we do. We say that a lot on that sale, but it's a big sale.
Well, perhaps we'll give you some behind the scenes of that when we're there next, because it's kind of hard to describe. I told a few of our favorite customers that maybe I'd show them the back room just to see what it is that we're talking about.
Yeah, we're dealing with on this sale.
So it makes my hair stand
She was
up.
an amazing. She had amazing eye for stuff. It's just amazing, and the money she spent and the care she took for everything that she has. It's great quality. It's been taken care of. It's just good stuff. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hello.
Look over there. See?
Okay.
They want to see you.
Thank you. They don't want to see me.
They don't want to see half your head.
Okay. That's about it on that. Do you want to touch on how we started our business and what we were doing and how we were juggling a couple of businesses at one time? And
Yeah, we can talk about that if you want to.
go right ahead.
Well, let's see. How did we start this business?
You had the hair braid idea that started about 12, 13 years ago.
Well, I was a big estate sale customer. I stood in line, and I had an Etsy store, and I did some eBay, and I was a power seller on there, and I just there was another reason why.
Probably thought you could do it better, and we do it better than
I
anybody.
really didn't know what to do. I really didn't even know how to get started. I remember when I first 12, 13 years ago started researching this, I really didn't even kind of know where to start. I knew where to start, but because it's where you find the estate sales online. But I decided I like to sell stuff, and whether I'm buying it at an estate sale to sell it, or if I'm at the estate sale now that we have the company, I still get the same thrill. It's like I don't own those things, but they're kind of ours for safekeeping for a short while, and setting up the house and all. It's kind of like, hi Kathleen, hi, love watching your videos. Happy I got here for your live. Thank you, Kathleen, and welcome, and thanks for being here. And tell us where you're from, by the way. I mean, I expect a lot of locals, that came to our sale, maybe to be here, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Veronica's local. And Grecian Urn, well, you might guess who that is. She's very local. I won't gonna say anything else other than that. Anyway, that we just decided to start an estate sale business, and Robert had another business at the same time, so we were running two businesses for several years, actually up until this
last year.
Yeah, and you take over from there to explain what you did.
I've been in the cabinet business, and I've had a cabinet shop had it for 25 years. It was 25 years in February of 2023 is 25 years. And I'd been in the cabinet business probably 15 years prior to that. So about almost 40 years I've been in the cabinet business. And juggling the two businesses was just a little tough.
Head here.
Getting a little older and a little tougher.
Wish I was closer to your sales. Would love to be there. We wish you were here closer too. We really do.
Trying to juggle the two businesses and help Christa and do that business, it just got overwhelming, and it got to the point to where I just said no, I can't do it anymore. So it's been great though. I mean, I love the I love creating things with cabinets and furniture. But
like all these cabinets behind us, Robert did. We hired a contractor. Robert could have done it himself, except that with the estate sale business and the cabinet shop at the same time and building this house, I said, no, you're not doing it. You're not contracting out this house, even though he's more than capable of doing it, because it would have been way too much. And so he did do all the cabinets.
I did build a house full of cabinets, so.
Yeah, a lot of cabinets. I have more storage. I don't have any. All those things on the upper parts, I don't have anything up there.
Yeah,
it's just
most of our cabinets don't have anything in them.
Yeah, we have a lot of storage.
Anyway, I gave it up.
For future videos, would you all consider filming a home before and after an estate sale? Yeah. I would enjoy seeing how much sold, especially if I can't be there the last day of the sale. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea, Veronica. We'll do that. We'll start with the sale in the beginning and in the house, and maybe just keep that video going and then do it all show it all at once. So that's a good idea. I would do that.
Thanks, Veronica. That's a good idea. To close out what we were talking about, I just gave it up and much happier now and a lot less stress on me.
Yeah.
And on her. Have to clean it first.
Yeah, we cleaned a little bit today. We get really busy doing this.
Anyway, let's go to the next one. You want to talk about anything? You have anything?
Well, let me talk a bit about the jewelry. Now, I can't believe we're buffering. Sorry. I don't know why. It's Elon Musk's satellite out here. That's what we have. We have to deal with it.
It's pretty good though. Compared to what we had.
Yeah. So we're just going to keep going. Okay, it stopped. Good to know. Okay. I see that there's a little bit of a break in time in what you guys are seeing and what we're actually saying. Okay. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. Like welcome to live TV, ding dong.
It's like the Super Bowl.
it's like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's live, but it's like a few seconds later. Or
it is like the Super Bowl. Look, we got 40 million viewers.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anyway, talk about the jewelry because it's been very good. It's been kind of
back to that.
Surprising.
Back to that.
Surprising.
So this Kingston, Oklahoma sale, and I explained this to a few people. Hello, Denton, Texas.
DLS.
Tell them all to refresh once in a while. Okay, if you start buffering, refresh. Grecian Urn is a YouTube addict, and she knows all about this stuff. More than her friend here does. Anyway, the jewelry is coming out of the Oklahoma estate, and she was the vice president of a bank, and that's why she has all this beautiful jewelry. But in today's time, and like I say when I'm doing these jewelry videos, you don't really need an occasion anymore. It's like you can wear jeans and boots and a really nice squash blossom necklace or a Thomas Singer or an ivory piece or something that like we have just to go to the grocery store or to Saltgrass Steakhouse or to wherever it is you want to go, to Marshall's.
It has been overwhelming to you, though. You've got a lot
It's
of
been
a lot
overwhelming.
of response. A lot of good response.
Yes, because not only are we getting people on YouTube asking for things, they find out our telephone number and they call us, which is fine. They have Robert's telephone number.
That's okay.
And they call Robert, or they find our email, they email us, or they go to GoDaddy and they find our website. And so they're everywhere. And I have a lot of followers on YouTube, YouTube, but also eBay now, which I never made public, you know. I only made my 20-year account public lately. So
Yeah.
now I do suspect to get more jewelry this week, perhaps.
Yeah, we don't know when it's going to end. He could have a truckload of it. He's giving it to you like in a couple of boxes at a time, which is cool because you can do the reveals.
I can't handle it anymore. Are you selling on eBay? Are you only selling on eBay other than your physical estate sales? We are only selling on eBay, Kathleen, for one particular gentleman from one particular estate.
But everything else is in the estate. You have to be present to purchase.
Yeah, everything else is in the actual physical estate sale.
Yeah.
Now, whether I choose to do more eBay jewelry in the future, it just depends on the quality, you know. If it's just regular old costume, which is, you know, most of the time we have a few good pieces and we have costume. This time we have all good stuff and a few pieces of costume. It's the other way around. And I have a couple of months to play with it and try to get it sold. So that's why I decided to eBay it. Plus, I wanted you guys out there in YouTube land to be able to have an opportunity to purchase it. I mean, you're sitting there watching it and enjoying it, and why not?
We want to be able you to get your hands on it if you want.
Bring it to you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So we fortunately, Christa had that outlet to do that for you guys.
So it may not
works out pretty good.
It works out
for everybody involved.
Yeah.
The guy's really nice. He doesn't want it. It's mom's jewelry. He's giving it to you and trusting you. And anyway, it's been working really well.
On a video, is it possible to inquire about price and obtain it? Well, yeah, it's possible, Kathleen. You would have to purchase it just for the ease of it. Purchase it through eBay. So if you don't have an eBay account, it's something that's really simple to do. And my name on eBay is Lemon Icebox Pie. I had another shop on Etsy that was called Lemon Icebox Pie. That's where that name came from. But you would buy it through there. And you do, no problem. Yes, so that's what you would do. And if you forget about what our name is or whatever, just look in the description of our YouTube channel in the description. And thank you, Grease and Earn. I think I'm going to hire you to be my person in charge of answering questions.
Grease and Earn, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She's always got something to
say. Awesome, Kathleen. Thank you. Yes, Mom. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Okay, Grease and Earn's my mom. So y'all, in case you haven't figured that out yet,
God.
And she lives in the mother-in-law suite over there that I can see from here. I can see her window.
Yeah.
So Robert, you are hired already. That is true. Yes. What's for dinner, Mother?
Stop. Okay. Let's get back on track.
Anyway, let's talk about something else. You can feel free to ask us questions. Anything is open. I don't care. You can ask us anything. Doesn't have to be estate sale related, or it could be cat related. And she looks so cute helping you in the video. Yes, she is. She's a trooper. She's 81 years old.
Oh, your mom?
Yeah.
She's adorable.
She's 81, and you wouldn't think so. She acts a lot younger than I do.
Most of the time.
And us, and him too. Sorry about the sideways, the video. It should be the other direction.
Yeah, it's narrow. We'll just have to figure that out next time.
Yeah.
Because all your videos are correct. So
I don't know.
We'll just figure out the live next time we do it.
I don't know why they did that. We'll figure it out as we go.
Anyway.
So what do you want to talk about?
Talk about the girls. Tell about our girl. We have 2 girls we're very proud of.
We have 2 daughters that we are very proud of, and we will talk a little bit about them now.
A lot of you guys know one of them that works with us.
The one that you see all the time, the little one, the blonde one, with the
little diddle
with the blue eyes. She's our oldest, actually. She's 25. She is a trooper. She has her real estate license, so she's been working with us and selling. And she sold about 4 homes that we actually did sales for. And one of them was actually for her grandmother, for Robert's mother. She went into assisted living last year. So she was working closely with us.
She worked with us. They both work with us. Well, I'll say work. They both we made them go to work with us and made them work, and we paid them.
Yeah, the feisty one. Yeah, she's feisty. So she is also a director at, and I don't care whether she wants me to say this or not, but a lot of people know that she is a director at Chick-fil-A in McKinney, and she's been there probably about 8 years. So the majority of her income right now, while she is a new real estate agent in the business and figuring out exactly where she wants to take this career, she does work at Chick-fil-A.
Works hard. She works
very hard, and she doesn't miss a day of work, and she is a go-getter, and she she will help us when she can. Yeah. But
she models for us. She's works the sales
that you see in the clothing videos. Now, we do have another daughter. Now, she, and if people are regular to our sales over the past 12 years, you'll remember my other dark-haired daughter that used to go hide upstairs somewhere in a chair. Didn't really like the estate sales too much, but she grew up, and I still don't think she likes them very much, but she likes to shop them. She looks feisty like her mother. Yes. She has some great role models. Thank you. They have some strong women role models. All the women in my family are strong women. Thank you. Our other daughter is Isabel, and she is what is her rank now?
I think she's an E5.
She's an E5 ET electronics technician with the United States Navy. She is aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln in San Diego, California, and we are extremely proud of her. She is one of 2 females that leads her division. The rest of them are guys. She just got back from being out circling, as she says, in circles off the coast of California. They were out there doing maneuvers, and I guess the jets were doing their thing and flying around the squadrons that are on the ship.
Yeah,
were training and doing their whatever it is that they do. Yeah. I mean, there are so many. It's like a city on water. There's over 5,000 fellow sailors on that ship. She's just one of 5,000. So it's a city within itself. And Gypsy.
Very proud of her. She scored very high. She scored very high on her test.
She had to pick up jobs.
Well, yeah, other than
nuclear,
she didn't want to do it anyway. Pays a lot of money, but she didn't want to do it. But anyway, I spent a week on the ship from Honolulu to San Diego on what they call the Tiger Cruise, and I got to watch her and all her shipmates work, and it's very impressive how these kids run this ship and keep things going. It makes you really proud of our armed forces and what they do out there. It's amazing. Okay. Anyway, that's Isabel, and she's in San Diego. She's on a 6-year contract. It will be up at the end of next year, and she's thinking about signing up for 2 more years. We hope she does. We miss her, but we want her to excel in her career. So anyway, that's our girls. A lot of, like Christa said, a lot of you guys know our daughters. If you've been around our estate sales long enough, they were both working with us for a while when we had no one else to help us out. We recruited the girls to do that, and they were somewhat troopers. They didn't complain too much. Oh, quit squeezing.
So I can't get his head to stay in. Okay, look over there and see that object, that round object. Keep it in that screen.
All right. Okay. Anyway, that's it on that. So anything else we want to talk about? Anything upcoming, the house, our trip. Nothing comes to mind.
Hi, Gypsy JJ. Gypsy, where are you located? Just curious. I see you a lot on there. Are you somebody local or are you out of the state of Texas?
Gypsy, man, I won't tell you.
Or you can tell us, Gypsy, if you want to. If not, that's okay.
They keep it to themselves. Nosy.
I like to know where people are from.
You're just nosy.
Of course, I'm nosy. That's part of my job. I can't help but be nosy. I look at people's underwear drawers for a living. Okay,
yeah.
I am a nosy person.
Yeah. A curious person.
Oh, you are west of Dallas, so that tells me that we may know you.
Yes, of course.
I asked you when I chat. Yes, yeah. I like to know where everybody's from. And forgive me if I should know who you are, but don't. I am horrible with names. I know faces pretty well, but names, I don't remember. Even people that sometimes have been coming to our sales for 10 years, I know them.
Know their faces.
But I forget.
Yeah.
And thankfully, Robert remembers
everyone.
everything. Yeah, we do. We meet a lot of people.
Yeah, meet a lot of good people. A lot of our customers are really, really nice. Most of them. I'd say 99.9% of our customers are great.
And yeah, I'll tell you, out of maybe, let's say like 3,000 people come to a sale, which is probably about accurate, like a 4-day sale. There's only 2 people that when you see them coming up the sidewalk, you're like, oh my God, no.
What do they call it?
You can't say it.
What does Emily call it? The trifecta?
There's a trifecta. There's a trifecta of 3. Tri meaning 3. Yes, and if we see them, we argue about who's going to check them out.
Yeah, well, whatever.
For various reasons. I mean,
Whatever.
but it's not our fault. I mean, hey, there are cringy people out there. Sorry.
But you meet all sorts of people.
Not everybody's nice.
And we meet a lot of good people, and a lot of them become friends. And not that we cut them any special deals, but they become friends.
Now we already price pretty good. We price well, and what can we say? We get told we price very well. You know why I know how to price? I price because I was a buyer.
As if you were a buyer, yeah.
And I look at it through not my client's point of view, not necessarily my point of view, but I look at it through the buyer's point of view. Can I buy that and make a little bit of I think I know you too. We have not met. It's more of a Jesus spiritual thing between us, sister. Yes, okay. I see it. And owning a business with my husband all my life, I get it. Yes. Yeah. So 24/7 with Robert here.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not bad. I mean, we've been doing this for a while now, 12 years. We have been married how many years?
I don't know, 12 years.
12 years.
12 years. But we're together all the time since then, though. I mean, there's not been a time where you had to go to a job and I had to go to a job. I always worked at the cabinet business. The shop was right there at the house, and you worked wherever you worked at the house. We've always been together since. I mean, there's very few.
There's one person that drive you crazy. Yes, they do.
That how many nights you think we've been away from each other? Maybe 5 days.
Couple, like during the sale, Robert actually slept in the estate sale house.
Yeah, creepy.
And there wasn't any ghosts there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Sometimes
Veronica,
there is.
Do you remember an estate sale that you had last year for a Navy veteran? I bought this vintage Navy blanket and I keep it in my vehicle in case I get stuck somewhere and need to stay warm. Yes.
Who was that? So.
I do. I remember the blanket more than I remember. It's probably, if it's a wool, is it a wool blanket, Veronica? Because if so, that's vintage and it's probably from the 50s or earlier.
Yeah.
Probably somebody's father, World War II era.
I remember that blanket. Yeah. I thought of Isabel when we priced that.
Yeah. It's definitely not a contemporary blanket. It's going from old school. We see them every now and then.
It's funny also to talk about past sales. We see people we've done sales for.
Yeah,
that'll come to our sales.
Here's a shout out to Ron and Jan.
Yeah.
We did his mom's sale.
up in the colony.
I was so shocked when they walked into our sale this time because he's actually a clock man, and whoever bought was a young man.
He's an author too.
And he's an author, and she is a teacher, an English teacher. What was I going to say? Well, somebody bought the grandfather clock. You know, we had tons of clocks at the sale, and he was actually hired to service the clock. He was hired to come up in the rainstorm and get this grandfather clock. And we talked to them for a while, and he told me about all the secrets that we uncovered unknowingly, in his mom's house. And he wrote a little book. Let me go get it. Hold on, Robert, keep talking.
Yeah, he wrote 3 books actually about this whole experience with the estate sale. You know, we uncover a lot of stuff from these sales, and a lot of private stuff too that we kind of, some of it we keep to ourselves, but you know, some of it we give back to the families. You know, we uncover some stuff that would almost devastate families.
So here's the book that he gave us yesterday at the estate sale. It's called Secrets in My Face, and I'm sure you can get this on Amazon.
It's Amazon, yeah.
Enchantments in Time, because he's a clock man.
Give him the author name,
and his name is Ronald Wayne Capitagalli.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that how you say his last name? Italian.
He's Italian, yeah.
Capitagalli.
Definitely an Italian.
Jr. So here's the book.
Yeah.
And it's ghost stories, and they're all true in here about his family, about the clocks that he's worked on, and just about, well, let's just say his mother was into the supernatural and had an Ouija board in that sale. And we were told that the Ouija board was not a nice one, okay, which made me not want to touch it at all. And somebody bought it, and I said, you know, there's a story that goes along with this Ouija board. It's told many, many family members things that were good and bad. So just know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this young girl was all excited when I said that. So.
Yeah, but we are friends with some of our clients. We see them at our sales. They come and visit us. Matter of fact, the lady, is it Diane? She came to our sale. Then we did her aunt's sale. Diane from Pilot Point.
Oh, yeah. Diane was there.
She came to our sale, yeah. We see people all the time that we do sales for. Evidently, we're doing something right.
Yeah, we make friends because we like to think, we're not pretentious. You know, what we do is not an easy job. It's definitely, you have to have a calling for it because it can be emotional. Sometimes it gets to me. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes
it's a reality check at times.
About
life and death.
Yeah, Unfortunately, we're like next in the estate sale lineup. I don't like to think about it that way, but I do. When we're going through people's things, and
that's not people's lives.
It's their life. You know, I look at it this way. It's like we're like archaeologists, and we're digging through somebody's house, somebody's cave, almost like they've lived there, and everything in it defines who this human is. So much more than just an old lady's house or an old guy's house or a person that got sick and suddenly died. We've done estate sales for younger people that are in their 40s and 50s that tragically got in accidents or are ill and pass away and
take their own lives.
And take their own lives, and those are the sales that really, really haunt you and stay with you a little bit. And it's just so much more to it. Yeah. And you have to. Very seldom do we do what we call a happy sale. There are not too many happy sales. A happy sale
Not one out of every 10.
Like David and Dawn. If you're out there, David and Dawn, happy sale.
Yeah.
Peace. They decided they were going to sell their house in Dallas. Yeah. Nice couple of guys. And they decided they were going to tour the world in their retirement, and they sold everything.
They took a steamer trunk full of stuff, and that was it.
Your father, and I thank both of you ladies for sharing B. Jackson and Kid. Okay.
They took a steamer trunk full of stuff, and that was it.
Oh.
Everything else sold.
World War Navy veteran. World War II Navy veteran.
Oh, cool.
Her dad, Veronica's dad.
Very cool.
And so was Kathleen's.
Oh.
Korean War.
And then the Navy veterans. That's
Thank
cool.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I met somebody. He was on the Midway. The guy that came to our sale. That was kind of cool.
Mm.
The Midway is it's in San Diego right now.
Oh yeah, that's the one you can walk on next to that
Did
seafood
we tour
restaurant.
that one?
I don't think so.
I don't think we toured that.
Isabel has.
I toured the USS. I think it's the Missouri that the Japanese signed the surrender on. I toured that one in Honolulu. But anyway, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, a lot of customers come and see us, and we enjoy seeing them, and we enjoy. We just love doing the work for the customers.
Oh, yeah, and also another one of the main reasons we did a live is that Robert and I told each other, well, if we ever get to 1,000 subscribers, we would do a live because we didn't think it was going to come that fast.
So
but
here
then
we
it came. We have 1,100 or so. So we're going to.
We'll try to keep the content going and keep good content going.
Hi, A Muriel Design. Hi, Chris and Robert. I really enjoy your videos. Thank you so much, A Muriel Design. Welcome, and we're happy that you're here. We didn't know what to expect with YouTube.
Yeah, we thought we'd talking to ourselves.
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anybody here today. And, there's not a million people here, but you know what? There's enough that shows us that, wow,
Cool.
somebody really cares about what we have to say. And that's what's
We're happy to be
amazing.
here for you if you're here for us.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sure there'll be people watching it later.
Everybody loves reality TV. I mean, it's the thing. And there's something about watching just the everyday people, every day going on in people's lives that you can relate to. And I think that's why people like reality.
You kind of realize that we're all just kind of the same.
Yeah.
We all go to work and then we,
I have a feeling you're following will increase quickly. Thank you, Kathleen. I think so. I'm really surprised. We've even reached the point where we're monetized now.
Really, we don't care.
That's not a big deal, but it means that we have commercials. So that's cool, so commercials.
So watch the commercials.
I like to watch. What's interesting to me is to see what kind of commercials pop up. So what kind of commercials popped up for us, me and Robert? Cat, Nacho,
cat food,
Bobby
right?
Flay's cat that just passed away, poor Nacho. But cat food and reality TV
that is true.
Real
Not anymore.
Well,
It used to be. And now it's all scripted.
Yeah, it's scripted.
But this isn't scripted, really. He had
some
our
notes
script.
just to say, just to have something to talk about.
We didn't want to look at each other and go,
Now, we have in the past, some of our customers know this, we have been approached twice to do a reality series from a New York.
Was it?
Producers.
Was it producers?
New York producers and LA.
Production
companies out of LA. We're not the only estate sale companies they contacted in the DFW area.
Shortly after that, they had some kind of show and it didn't go very well.
No,
I forgot what the name of it was. But it was filmed here in Dallas now, and I recognized some of the guys that were going to the auctions.
We weren't in it.
But anyway, we've done 2 video chats and some Skypes.
But that's been years ago.
Zoom. They call it Zoom now, right?
Yeah.
Zoom meeting.
That's not.
That was
our
years
objective.
ago. 5 years
I don't
ago.
want to be on TV. I don't think I could do it.
They wanted to script it too. They were asking us questions like, have you ever found $1 million item or what is the,
They
really
want us to find $1 million item. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it might happen.
They didn't feel it was conducive. I mean, I guarantee you if someone followed us around on our daily basis with a camera, they would get content. I don't know.
Well, there is content in anybody's lives, I think. And what we have going for us, which is a little bit different and special, is that while we're a family-owned business, we are, I'm Greek. My mother is Greek. And if y'all have ever watched The King of Queens, we kind of compare our lives to Arthur and what's their names?
Carrie and Doug.
So this is Doug. I'm Carrie. I'm a little bit, straightforward and say it to the point. And well, you know who Arthur is. I don't need to say that, but it's my mother. Right, Mom? Right, Grease and Earn. Grease and Earn is Arthur on the of our lives. So, but I only say that in the best way. She's funny, and we get a good laugh out of her.
Yeah.
What else? In a week or so, on the 11th, and she says yes. So she does know. Congrats on YouTube sub increase so quickly. Thank you, Dee. Yes, it's been fast.
Yeah, it's been good.
Interesting.
It's been, I wouldn't say overwhelming. It's been surprisingly good. Krista, she's on here more than me. She's been working more diligent than myself.
He's going to try to do better.
Yeah, I need to be more, since I'm kind of a part in this, I need to be more of a part.
He's not usually the computer person. I do everything on the computer, and believe it or not, for these estate sales, I have so many websites and so many photos and so much advertising that I do that, that's a full day of work for every sale that we do. Hi, for Scavengers from New York. Hello, welcome.
Hey, Big Apple.
What else? Anything y'all want to talk about? We don't want to keep y'all all day here. We're rambling.
Well, no, it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
It's a rainy Sunday here.
Maybe after this, that Robert and I would go to the new HEB grocery store in Allen. What do you think?
That's good. HEB's cool.
HEB. That's always fun to go there because we need to go to the grocery store. We have been working so much that we're like out of food and out of cat food, and my cats have been eating really well. They've been eating all of our sardines and
tuna
that we bought for ourselves, so they're not complaining.
Yeah.
But my Mally boy, my old cat that showed up in the video and people had negative things to say about,
Mally.
He has, I don't say he has cancer, but he has a giant growth between his heart and his lungs, so he has a daily pill that I have to squish for him, and he needs his soft food. Grecian, what's for dinner, Robert? My refrigerator's empty too. We're not sure. We're probably going to go to HEB, like I've been saying here, and maybe get something already prepared. I don't know. Maybe, how about some rotisserie chicken? I don't know. I'm not in the cooking mood.
All right.
How rude. No kidding, Kathleen. Who wants to say a mean thing about an old man cat? My cat is old and decrepit.
How old is Mally? Mally's, how old is he?
He's about 14.
He's older than that. Well, maybe, about 14.
Yeah.
Going on 15, maybe.
Yeah.
He's getting around pretty good for an old man.
He's got cataracts really bad. He doesn't see anything he doesn't see very well. And, but in a week or so, we have my two cousins. My two cousins are coming to visit me.
One from, where's Virginia Beach?
Virginia Beach, Virginia, and one from Connecticut.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they have YouTube, but they better get YouTube soon. Because
we just saw them in Greece. The whole family was in Greece. What was that, August? We were there.
Yeah, we were all there.
We were all there. But anyway, so that's going to be a great visit. I think it's the first time they've both been to Texas in a while, right? Mm-hmm. They haven't been here since we've been married.
Sounds good with some fresh bread. Yes. Are we talking about the rotisserie chicken? I'm not sure.
Anyway, cousins are coming. That's going to be great. We're going to be working on the sales with them. We may take them to a couple of our sales.
We're going to take them to the sales,
put them
set up,
and
maybe put them to work and
pay them with room and board.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. Anyway, I think we're going to sign off now. We appreciate all of you that showed up.
Yeah. Thank you guys. And we hope you guys will continue to watch us and spread the word and have people to subscribe. Subscribe.
We have a problem saying that word.
Subscribe. However, thank you.
He twists his words.
You twist my words. So anyway. You ready to sign off?
Okay.
You ready to sign off? Let's let these people get to their Sunday.
So y'all can go back to whatever it was you were doing before we're here. Can't wait for the next video. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Veronica, Scavenger, Grease and Earn, all of you that's going up, and Veronica and everybody else that I'm missing because I can't see your names any longer.
Does everyone know our website and if they need to contact us in the interim, have another outlet?
Design.
have another outlet
Michelle Hendricks.
for reaching out to us.
Oh, congratulations. You had a grandson this week. Awesome. Very nice.
Very cool.
Very nice, Michelle. All of you, take care. And of course, you can rewatch. If you just joined us and we're about to sign off, you can watch the video just like you would any other video. It'll be on there now. But congrats again on the grandson, Michelle.
Yeah, cool.
And peace out to all of you.
Okay.
That's my signature. Peace to everybody.
Y'all have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was good.